The refrain I have heard again and again and again from the people of Newtown and Connecticut and all around the country is, you need to do something about the guns.
Dear Mr. President, how can we make guns safer in our society?
Pro-gun control. In 1994, President Bill Clinton banned certain kinds of semi-automatic weapons. The ban expired in 2004. On December 14, 2012, there was a Connecticut school shooting that left 20 first graders dead. Some people believe that we need to ban automatic and semi-automatic weapons entirely.
Well, my name is Bill Breeden. I'm a minister in Bloomington, Indiana. And I think guns should be controlled. We control broccoli, we control cereal, we control chewing gum, we control almost everything that anyone sells in the United States. We ought to be controlling guns.
Joseph Ramirez writes, gun control and registration, it should not be easier to get a gun than to vote.
People that are against gun control protest that they have a right to have an automatic or semi-automatic weapon because they have a license. They are enraged and they believe that they are being robbed of their rights.
I don't think that just handing everybody on the street a weapon is the right thing. But then again, saying that we can't own weapons, we can't own specific weapons, is an infringement upon the Second Amendment.
So, as we set out this year to defeat the divisive forces that would take freedom away, I want to say those fighting words for everyone within the sound of my voice to hear and to heed, and especially for you, Mr. Gore. From my cold, dead hands.
The NRA has blood on its hands. The NRA has blood on its hands. Shame on the NRA. Ban assault weapons now. Ban assault weapons now.
NRA members in Connecticut and around the country are writing and calling me to say that the NRA does not speak for them.
On Friday, we learned that more than 24 people were killed when a gunman opened fire in an elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut. Most of those who died were just young children with their whole lives ahead of them. And every parent in America has a heart heavy with hurt. Among the fallen were also teachers, men and women who devoted their lives to helping our children fulfill their dreams. So our hearts are broken today.
As President Obama said in a brief but eloquent remarks Friday, there is no rational explanation for the massacre that occurred in a Colorado movie theater early Friday. There is something else that is senseless, though, and that is America's gun laws.
They're not there for hunting. They're not there for putting food on the table. They're there for one reason. When somebody comes into your house, wants to take your property, whether it be 1 o'clock in the morning and he's high on drugs, or he's just a madman, you want to be able to pick up something and protect yourself.
Australia in the 1990s had a massacre shooting at a school. They immediately passed a law banning assault weapons. They gave people a grace period to sell their guns back to the government, would pay them for their guns, take them back, the assault weapons, the high capacity magazines. After that, it's a felony to have them.
Guns are there for a reason. Guns are there for protection, whether it's from Hitler of the past, or Japan, or government officials who's gone overboard on their restrictions.
The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
The NRA's proposal for more armed guards in schools may be helpful in some instances, but it falls far short of the strong, serious, comprehensive action needed to stop the kind of horrific tragedy that occurred in Newtown last week.
All it takes is 1 second from a crook hoodlum to kill you or your family. And there's no way that a police officer can get there quicker than you picking up your gun from your bed rest and protecting yourself. That's what it's about.
In conclusion, President Obama has proposed an assault rifle ban, magazine size reduction, and universal background checks. Will the U.S. House of Representatives pass this legislation to make our country safer?